Hello students, today we are talking about some important concepts of culture studies. Before entering into the video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. So first important concept in culture studies is culture industry. Actually this concept is developed by Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno in the work The Dialectic of Enlightenment, published in the year 1972. This work refers the production of consumer culture in a capitalist society. So both these Max Horkheimer and Theodore Adorno are important theoreticians in the field of culture studies. Next important concept is space. This is introduced by Edward Soja. In this work, Space, Soja talks on geographical imagination based on the ideas of Michel Foucault, Jameson, and Henry Lefebvre. This is about the ideas of geographic imagination, and these all are mainly based on the concepts of Michel Foucault. And another important concept is the medium. Medium is the message. This is developed by Marshall McLuhan. Next one is Panopticon. This is introduced by famous philosopher Jeremy Bentham. This Panopticon is a kind of jail. This is a disciplinary structure or building to ensure complete or flawless surveillance of the prisoners. This is a type of room through which the guard or police officer can this is a type of room which is located at the top of a prison, through which the guard or police officer can see the entire cells of prisoners. From this top room, the police or the guard can watch the entire cells of all the prisoners, but the prisoners cannot see that guard. This is a specialty of Panopticon, and in the later period this concept of Panopticon is adopted by Michel Foucault, and he gave the name Panopticism. Next important concept of culture studies is Black Atlantic, developed by Paul Gilroy. The Black Atlantic, Modernity and Double Consciousness, published in this work is published in the year 1993. This is a diasporic study, and this work analyzes Black intellectual history and identifies Black Atlantic as the metaphoric space where the transnational identity of Africans formed. So in this work, through this work, Paul Gilroy is saying how the transnational identity of Africans are developed. His other works are Small Acts, published in 1993, and Against Race, published in 2000. Another important concept or field in culture studies is sociolinguistics. This sociolinguistics deals with interconnections of social relations and languages. Next important writer of this field is Hebdige. He is mainly famous for his studies of subculture, and his most important work is Subculture, the Meaning of Style, published in 1979. In this work, he analyzes the different subcultures in Britain, for example, punks, skinheads, rockers, etc. These are subgroups of Britain. Hebdige saw youth cultures in terms of a dialogue between black and white youth. He argues that punk emerged as mainly white style, and black youth became more separatist in the 1970s in response to the discrimination in British society. So this Hebdige is mainly supporting marginalized people. He mainly analyzes the subcultures of those people. And the most important work of Hebdige is the meaning of style through subculture. And there is one journal which is related to this culture studies, that is Angelaki, Journal of the Theoretical Humanities. It's a British journal published from 1993 on culture studies, literary criticism, theory and philosophy. So this Angelaki is mainly based, it's a journal mainly based on culture studies. And the next concept in this one is camp. This is established by Susan Sontag. Actually, camp refers to a writing style which gives more preference for supernatural elements, exaggeration, dramatization and irony. This style not gives much importance for content, and what is the content of that work is not important there. What's important is the supernatural elements, exaggerations, dramatizations and irony of a work. And this is a counter culture taste for for the marginalized people. Actually, through this concept of camp, Susan Sontag is supporting the marginalized people, and through this style Susan Sontag is giving more importance for supernatural elements. Next important writer of this field is Angela McRobbie. She is a famous feminist and cultural theorist. Most important work of Angela is Uses of Culture Studies. In this, through this, she talks about the contributions of Stuart Hall, Baba, Gilroy, Butler, Jameson and Bourdieu in the field of culture studies. Angela McRobbie is a British cultural theorist, feminist and commentator whose work combines the studies of popular culture, contemporary media practices and feminism. The next important work of Angela is The Aftermath of Feminism, published in 2008. It's a notable work in which she analyzes popular art and culture from a feminist point of view. And the next important theoreticians in this field is Theodore Rozak, and his work is The Making of a Counterculture, published in 1969. Through this work, the Rozak refers to a parallel culture of some people which questions the dominant culture. And through this study of counterculture, Theodore Rozak is questioning. He makes a study which is deviated from the mainstream culture. Actually, this counterculture is mainly connected to hippie. It's like hippie culture, and the culture of African people in US, because they are marginalized there. So Theodore Rozak is making an analysis of this culture of marginalized people, that is called counterculture. Next important theoretician in this field is Edward Palmer Thompson. His most important work is The Making of the English Working Class, published in 1963. And through this work, Thompson says that class is not a social structure, but it's a relationship. Edward Palmer Thompson was a British historian, a New Left scholar, writer, socialist, and peace campaigner. He is best known for his historical work on the British radical movements in late 18th and early 19th century. And he marks all these studies in the work The Making of English Working Class, published in 1963. Thompson's thoughts in the book was also original and significant because he defines class as a social structure, not a relationship. Thank you.